Now we're waiting for YouTube to grace us with my live stream. And here we go. And we are live. Hello, everyone. We've got the regular.
We're live, baby. Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to have to do that to him. We've got the regular group of people. We've got the wonderful, talented, very smart Yvette. That's me right there in the middle. Bird of Prey 5.
Hello world, it's Birdo Bright 5, Cupla.
We've got Christmas scene Timmy.
Hello, everybody. And this doofus next to me is LDG, whatever voice he's trying to be today.
Rick.
Okay. Later on. Anyway, we've got Wayne Butler.
Hey, Rain. Back for more madness.
Gorilla's Random Thoughts.
Hey, Jordan.
Cody Guy has joined us.
Hey, Kelly. And Resolute Germ.
Yes. Last but not least, the great one, the Resolute Germ.
Yeah.
Okay. We're about ready to start today, Sunday Cinema special Christmas episode, Superman, which I didn't realize it at the time when I scheduled this out. It is kind of appropriate to play it about this time of year.
Is
it? Yeah, it opened. It was a Christmas. It was like the 15th of December when it premiered.
I just don't remember back that far.
I had to look it up. So
did it? I didn't think it did, but what do I know?
It was like somewhere in there. It was just a few days before Christmas. It was the Christmas opening. They wanted it for a summer release.
Oh, the theater opening. Okay.
Yeah, they wanted it for a summer release, but all the special effects they had to wait. They had to hold it back till Christmas. Plus, I didn't realize this at the time. They were filming both 1 and 2 simultaneously.
Yes, they were.
So,
because I actually went to Pinewood and they were filming the Ice Palace there. The one and only day they opened to the public. And yeah, one of the giant, it's up in my loft. So help me, I've got to find it. One of the crystals that you put in, I don't know, in the Palace of Solace. Fell in my little baggie.
Fortress of Solitude.
Fine. It's a nice palace.
The fortress.
Yeah.
Of
anyway,
solitude.
yeah. So they were filming that but it's basically a giant aircraft hangar. And that's where they do all the Bond indoor stuff. Like, there's a scene with the submarine going into a base. That was done in there and things like that. But when I was there, Superman was being filmed there. How cool is that?
Oh, Kronos has joined us, ladies and
gentlemen. Hey,
gentlemen.
It's the slug.
I think that means we have a quorum. So, everybody, let's mosey on over to Cosme.
On our way.
Oh, I've got 6 people waiting patiently. Love it.
Okie dokie, I'm ready.
And
okay, sorry, I had to take my headphones off for a sec. Oh. Okay. Oh no. We got that black thing again.
Let's do this.
what the hell?
How did you fix it last time? How did you? Don't
I
actually
fixed it
ask
by
you.
removing the person who was streaming it with myself.
What?
I streamed it.
Okay.
Want me to fix it again?
I don't understand what's happening when it does that.
All right, just give me a second. I got this.
My God, that voice.
You got to reverse the neutron flow.
Do not try and sound like Doctor Who in that voice.
Here we go.
I'd like-
Carry the
I'd
5.
like to reverse his neuron flow right now.
Yes, LDG. Do
And
get a new
oh, wait.
toy.
oh, it's going.
God help us all. He's turned himself into Rick and Morty. I don't know which one. Because I don't watch cartoons, remember?
Here we go. Okay. So stop and load. Screen share. And advanced. Relay. 720. And here we go.
Hey.
Rub a dub dub dub. Should be good now.
I'm going to turn
I always forget it's got an Action Comics intro.
Right.
Is it good for everybody?
Thank you very much, LDG. Or Rick, or whoever you are.
Not a problem.
All right. All right. At least science doesn't have to be suspended here. It's a superhero.
Okay, if you say so.
Yeah. He's an
Marlon
alien.
Brando.
He's an alien, so I don't care.
Gene
Because
Hackman.
we don't know what aliens can do. Well, apart from Xenomorphs, of course.
Richard Donner film.
Great music.
Well, down
This
here,
is-
that means an S.
What?
It's one of the, I think it was Man of Steel. It's like, well, this is the symbol of hope. Well, down here, it's an S.
Don't be mentioning other Supermans. This is it. This is the definitive
I know.
Superman.
I know.
Well, for me anyway. I
This is it.
remember sitting in the movie
1980.
theaters watching this, thinking, "Wow,
Jack Cooper. Glenn Ford. Trevor Howard. Yeah, I don't know who half these names are anymore. Margaret Kidder.
Margot.
Oh, Margot? I thought I said Margaret. Oops. I missed that one. Valerie Perrine. Payne. Maria Schell. I never.
do you do this when you go to the cinema?"
No, I'm usually pretty quiet. in the
I was
cinema.
going to say, I was going to give you a piece of advice.
The one time I was actually like vocal in the cinema was when my wife and I went to Castaway, and I was making like commentary while he's on the island. So like he's sitting there trying to open the coconut, and he finally cuts the coconut open instead of bashing it, and it actually works. I'm like, ooh, smart coconut. And everybody bust out laughing in the theater when I said that. And then later when when Wilson fell off the raft and starts floating away, and He's like, Wilson! Wilson abandoned ship, dude. And that whole fucking theater just died. It's fucking great. Oh my god. Oh.
But there's the sparkler.
I was a fucking comedian during Castaway. It was great. This is like some of the best music too.
Yeah.
But then you like, you know,
It's the
this
same
and
guy
Star
that
Wars
did.
and
Yeah, it's the same guy.
yeah, and they're very similar, you know, to just there are a few themes that were starting to kind of take off from this one.
Yeah, so classic Kronos. You're totally right. He says he's a brat again.
Warning, warning. Deej is on his way.
Who said that?
Hopefully it's gonna tone you down a little bit.
God, if Deej comes, yes.
Deej!
He was just in the underground. He's fine.
Deej.
Why does LDG sound like Ordsboard?
Don't ask. He
Yeah.
found a new toy, and
Yeah,
now we're
here it
gonna be
comes.
punished with it.
Yeah.
Hopefully, if we ignore
He
him
was
long enough,
earlier trying to do like Morgan Freeman, Barack Obama.
No, I honestly would say that I sound better than my original voice. Like it.
Did you mute him again?
Not yet.
Hey, Gap After Dark. How you doing, darling? Merry
It's
Christmas.
growing on you. It's growing on him.
Currently on the planet Hoth, aka Krypton.
Yep.
I hadn't found it yet, Wayne. I hadn't found it yet. I'm
This
looking
is like
for
one
it,
of
though.
6 Blu-rays that I own.
Merry Christmas to everyone. Great to have you here, Deej.
When I bought my
Okay.
PlayStation 3, I think I got like four free Blu-rays because the thing was one of the first Blu-ray players out. So they had this Blu-ray marketing deal with it, so I could pick like 4 movies. So yeah, of course, Superman's one of them.
Excellent. Deej, have you seen the trailer?
I have no idea what the hell's going on anywhere.
Hey, Doctor Who, RTG dropped the trailer for the 60th today.
No, I was over watching or listening to Dr. Alex's
Ah.
Doctor Who Christmas.
Yeah, mine's not that long, guys.
You
Crystal.
were over there too. Well, I was.
And I was checking out Yvette's sister earlier.
Wubba dub dub.
Or like some of us gamers like to call him Zoo, because the
I
font
thought it was
they
really
use.
good. They found those original actors were in the next films. You know,
Yeah.
they didn't have to get someone to take their place.
Anyways,
People
we
were
call-
loyal to films, weren't they, in those days?
Anyways, we call Zod Zoo because on some of our card game cards they don't do the D justice, and it's in all caps, so the D looks like an O. Look, it's General Zoo.
join us.
No,
No.
no, you won't.
Well, if I recall, he did make Superman kneel before him.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the second? Yeah, that's the second film, isn't it? And then the
Yeah.
third film's the Dappy one with Richard Pryor, which I like.
I would have rather had Ursa kneel before me.
This Phantom Zone is much better than the one in Man of Steel.
Mm.
Yeah.
That trapezoid looks like punishment.
It looks very frightening. This
It looks like it's
I
one
remember.
dimensional, you know? Like look, you're a pixel in width now, bitch.
Bye bye. We don't need you. Actually, they don't know this that they're being saved.
Yeah.
And the story behind these costumes.
Then why aren't you listening to him?
Yeah, that's what I would like to know.
Oh, yes, Gap. Gap got there first with that.
Because people are stupid. For no reason at all.
I love the way what they're wearing glows slightly. It just
That's
gives an air of
that's a special fabric.
I know. It makes them look
Yeah.
not human.
Well, they're not. They're Kryptonians.
Yeah, I know that.
Kind of makes them look, oh, I don't know. What's the word I would use? Supernatural?
Ah, yes.
No, they don't look like a Santana album.
Oh, I
glad
got a couple of supernatural gifts.
I'm
for
glad you're
Christmas.
enjoying it, Kronos. It was a wild thought to do this, you know. Actually, you should thank Bird since he was taking Christmas Day off.
Hmm. Is Bird sweepies? I don't think so. I think he's just enjoying the film.
No, I'm just watching.
Yeah.
And I always thought the hula hoops were kind of cool.
They are, yeah, because it's such a simple trick, but yeah,
Uh-huh.
it looks great.
So, you know, for some reason, I thought the planet exploded because it got too close to their own sun. Because of the way it looked with that flaming shit.
No, I don't think so.
No,
They
no.
were never given a reason why the planet exploded.
Yeah.
It was to do with the tectonic plates and everything
Yeah.
and the inside of the planet.
One thing though, they always give Jor-El a hot wife.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
His mom in Man of Steel, she was kind of hot. Let's face it.
I agree, Kronos. There is no better Superman than Christopher Reeve.
Yeah. We all agree on that. He set the bar.
He
for
set the bar
character.
completely.
I don't know.
He was
I'll go back with George Reeves.
I think it's funny how he says that their atmosphere will sustain him, but you find out he really doesn't need the atmosphere to live. He can go up into orbit.
Well,
He's
this
fine.
is all a rush, remember? He doesn't know everything about Earth, does he?
Apparently they do. They know about the culture and the technological level of Earth.
Maybe.
Oh, and
they know he knows exactly what's going to happen to him when he gets there because of the sun. He talks about it right now.
Yeah, because it's a different color sun.
Yeah. And pay attention. Someone told me that all the different colors of his uniform were not in the crib with him, and I said,
"Yes, they were. Yeah,
the
they
red,
are.
and the blue,
yeah,
both, and
now
his family crest.
That's
all in
one
there.
of the crystals I've got. Is that one? He's just placed. God, they're a bunch of arseholes, aren't they?
The politicians.
Well, yes.
What do you expect?
What is it? Politicians, no matter where they are in the universe, are arseholes.
That's because they have power. Power turns you into an ass.
When they come to investigate the power drain, they should just blame it on her and her mega vibrator.
Baby.
Mega vibrator.
Look at that baby.
Okay, I presume they're extinct now, Deej, or unless you can get your hands on one for me.
Professor Brainy Specs, welcome.
Yes, welcome.
Don't worry, the baby will have food, water, all the nourishment.
Superman vibrator, yeah, I could see that.
He could suck on a
regular
crystal.
human touches it and they just explode. And why don't I have any popcorn? Damn it.
Because you haven't got out your ass and made
fucking
any.
with that voice thing, that's why.
All right. LDG, mute yourself and go make some and take your time.
Yeah. Thank you, Yvette.
This is how he doesn't know what's going on in the movie, you know.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I'll
God.
move my
Yes.
foot in a second.
Yesterday was
Baby.
terrible.
It's a baby.
I came over here to hear this from LTG. Jeez.
The baby's gonna escape.
Yay!
Close it up. He's getting out.
I love this spaceship as well. So different.
I don't remember the security guard dudes.
Me
Yeah.
either.
I don't remember them. That must be.
Yeah,
That
I
looked
do.
like tinfoil.
I
Or
remember the
elite.
security guard dudes, but I only remember it when they did the television version because they added in 50 million scenes to expand it out over 2 nights when they originally played this on ABC back in the 70s.
I don't remember that either, and that's my first viewing of this was on ABC.
No, it was in that
You
one.
guys were unlucky. I got to see it at cinema.
Oh, I was pretty young though.
Well, I seen it in the cinema too, but
Yeah.
when they put it on TV, back then they wanted to spread it out over 2 nights, so they added scenes in to expand the
Yeah.
movie.
Get it close. Come on.
I think I think they just added scenes to this. I'm not sure.
Actually, we missed some. I either missed it or it was cut out of this version because Jarrell says to the council, "I promise you, I will not leave this planet."
Yeah. You missed that while you were talking because he
Uh-huh.
said that when he said neither me or my wife won't leave this planet.
Right, sorry.
Yeah, see, Jor-El was right, you dumbasses.
See, now he should walk in the council room. I
So,
told you,
you guys are feeling
motherfuckers.
pretty dumb now, huh? Yeah, security guy's dead.
It does look like the sun's expanding, you know.
I like how they give it a Sputnik beep, though.
I may not see that coming, though.
I'm not sure if it is or not. That one scene looked like the sun expanding, but it could be an explosion.
Where are you walking to? You already said the whole planet's going to explode. You got no place to go.
Now's the time to start streaming. Perfect timing.
Oh, somebody mute him.
Mhm.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't actually feel sorry for any of them because, well,
No.
they were warned. Yeah,
Yeah.
the sun's expanding. Look, there you go.
So it's a red giant.
Hmm. All suns expand once they run out of the fuel.
Oh.
Mommy. Too late.
And it was already a red giant anyway.
So it becomes a super red giant.
Yeah.
Whee! Well, front row seats to an event.
This disaster scene, it is longer than it normally was.
And see, the sun blows up first before the planet.
Yeah.
All those little green pieces. Bad.
Even though the entire planet looks white, where in the hell did the green pieces come from?
Inside.
Same place Gerald pulled out that green crystal out of his ass.
I don't think the baby can stop.
I understand why they did this bit. Because it's the first time they do Superman, but it does remind me of the first Star Trek. It's just a tad bit too long.
It's teaching the child through osmosis.
Yeah, I'd agree.
We will read to you the lexicon of Krypton or Earth.
But he's
one
already
law
interfering with.
perfect.
He's already interfered with human history when he shows up.
Not necessarily.
Martha,
Wouldn't that
Why
be a
did
bitch
you
if he had a heart attack right now?
why
Oh,
did you say the name Martha? Kind of ironic. Superman and Batman's mother's name is Martha.
yes.
No, it's not ironic.
I didn't even know that until that movie happened.
No, I didn't know.
It never occurred to me.
No.
It never occurred to anybody. No
Yeah.
nerd has ever brought that up.
Yeah.
So it's not important.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Oh my.
And there he is.
Naked wiener. Kronos, stop looking for wiener. Stop looking, Kronos.
That's 2 days in a row we've had a wiener.
2 days in a row.
Yeah. Don't forget wiener yesterday.
Oh, Wiener. Okay.
Wiener.
Oh yeah, she wants to steal a kid.
Wayne says, did we notice they cut that scene out? Right. There
What
was
scene?
would remind us, Wayne, darling. Thanks.
All right, Pop, put the wheel on. We ain't got all day.
So what scene did they forget? Because I'm not
I'm not.
remembering any.
I'm not 100% sure.
This scene was shorter. The conversation they had wasn't as long.
Right. There's a favourite bit of mine with a bit of info I have because
Ooh,
we
you
did a
can see the
whole.
open ship now from this side.
We did oh my god, we did a review about this about 3 years ago on the channel, and I'm sure everyone knows, but I will point it out when it happens.
"12 years later."
We don't have cheerleaders here, Kronos.
Is that OBGYN, Mary Ellen? Sorry, wrong fan film.
Yeah, he's a dick.
If Lana truly liked him, she would have offered to stay behind and help him.
Uh-huh.
He's just like superficial, like all the rest.
Oh, we can get that done in seconds.
Go ahead. Just blow on it a little bit. It'll be in a big pile.
Let's kick the football.
Yeah, that's a good point, Jim. Hockey. I played hockey. And badminton.
Actually, that football was wood and it was shot out of a cannon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Oh, here
And
we
now
go. Now
We
this
get
is
to
my.
see the original Lois Lane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
that's
There's
what
like,
I was gonna say, Deej. You just diss my info. You
yeah,
shit.
I was gonna say it too. There she is.
Yeah.
And then we had to wait until Superman Returns to see the original Jimmy Olsen.
Yeah. He runs really weird.
Now, what would he have
Yes,
done if he
right.
just mistimed that and derailed the train?
Yeah.
I keep misremembering this scene too because I think there's a scene later in the movie when he rescues the cat and the mom's like, Dad, whatever ever tell you, no, don't ever tell me lies.
Yeah.
Smack.
Yeah, that was when he made his
His
official
debut.
appearance in Metropolis.
Yeah.
What car is that, guys?
Huh.
Shit,
I'm not sure. I want to say it's a Chevrolet, but I'm not sure. I can't recognize the logo on it on the front.
The Woody.
Yeah. So it's like around the time of the Second World War.
No, I'd say that's 60s.
With the music.
Dude.
No, with the music.
I mean,
it's
the time
the,
frame
50s.
is 60s, but they got an older car.
No, it's 50s. Early 50s.
Yeah. Well, see, that car is from like the 40s. They were building cars like that because
Yeah.
they needed steel for the war effort. So. This scene here is why it is real hard to cast Pa Kent.
Great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah.
Way to go,
no.
Clark. You killed him. Jonathan. See, Clark could have scooped him up right there and ran him to the hospital.
But in those days, I don't think they would have been able to save him anyway.
Yeah.
And he could have flew around the world backwards.
He could.
But they don't know how to fly yet.
And he could have run around the world backwards.
You know what? This bit of the cemetery reminds me of Poltergeist.
Yeah, it was a cemetery on the hill.
Yeah.
Well, at least took him to the pet cemetery. At least he would have came back.
Oh, boy.
Man, that film's creepy.
Then you get mad and you abandon your mother and go off for a dozen years.
Hmm.
What a good son.
You take a rose off someone else's grave.
No, off his dad's grave, bird. Come on. Yeah, say you're just gonna grab a rose off of some random grave, give it to mom. That'll make her feel better.
Yeah.
Yes, Kronos, wow me.
Now comes the hero's arc.
Yeah.
A wolf in Kansas.
Apparently. Don't you have coyotes out there?
So the reason I think this is happening in the 60s, maybe early 70s right now, is because after he goes north, makes his, Fortress of Solitude, then he goes to Metropolis, and Metropolis is driving modern cars of the time this movie was made.
Yeah.
So
I don't. Well.
Yeah, but he spends like what, 15 years at the fortress?
it's not known. Not known how
Well,
long.
no, he says the time frame that he spent there.
Does it?
Yep.
I don't recall that.
Well, it's coming up. We shall settle this argument.
All right, well, we'll see it.
Otherwise, nerd
I'm
fighting.
going, though.
Nobody enjoys the movie. So,
Yeah, I'm just going by the outfits that they're wearing at the high school, the music that's playing. Has to be the 50s right now.
it could be. That could be like Dad's old car. Yeah,
It's-
you're right.
Because you would have heard rock and roll music playing if it was the 60s.
Well, also remember, Smallville, Kansas. Nothing happens in Kansas. they're probably
Apart
like
from-
us here in Wisconsin, 10 years behind the times.
Apart from tornadoes, come on, Kansas is famous for tornadoes.
But I know during this Fortress of Solitude part, they will discuss how many years he spent there studying.
Thank you, Kronos, for flinging moist gummy bears at us.
He's got it wrong. He's flinging jelly babies.
Hmm.
He's a Jedi.
Not quite.
That's one hell of a kyber crystal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice house, though.
Be like the Jedi Super Saber.
Oh, it'd be a Jedi bazooka.
It's that they keep O'Brien in a cage.
Dandelion is on her way over.
Cheerios.
Oh, that
yeah.
Cheerios box looks pretty modern for the time, too.
Yeah. Well, see, you got to remember, this was the age of product placement in movies.
Oh, yeah.
This-
Oh, absolutely.
This is when it started.
Yep.
In fact, he crashes through a
You should tell
Marlboro
what time
truck.
it is just when that little Cheerios spot.
Shut up, LDG.
Dude, I just said that.
That voice is so
Thanks.
annoying.
He's going to keep using it just for that reason. We're going to have to boycott him for a couple of weeks, so he'll learn his lesson.
You boycott my foot. Okay, is that better?
I knew that would get you out of that crap.
No, whatever.
Except now it sounds like you're talking on a CB radio.
What?
What?
Really?
A little bit
Over.
echoey.
Breaker 19.
I removed it.
Sorry.
Second. Ah, there we go.
We both knew this time would come. Here's your man.
NTM? Oh boy.
They don't explain how much time between the death of Jonathan and when he leaves, though.
Well, he looks older right there.
Mm.
It's at least 10 years. You have to.
It's gotta be. She's like completely gray now.
Yeah, so
Yep.
so now this would technically be around the 60s at this point.
Okay. Well, since you wanted, well, yeah, okay. Since the movie came out in 78, let's say the events took place in 77 or 76. So yeah, I see how you're trying to do it, Deej.
Yeah.
But they will discuss. Jor-El will say how many years he spends at the fortress.
It's at least 10 years because he's matured.
Yeah.
So
He's in his late 20s, early 30s when he gets to Metropolis.
he's like 16, 17 now.
Yeah.
Well, that Cheerios box would have appeared in the 60s. I just looked at one. There's a Rocky and Bullwinkle one with the bowl very similarly positioned.
No, Resolute says it's been about 3 years from the death to this part because he finishes high school. Now that's a really
3
good
years.
point.
She went from brown hair to gray, like silver gray.
Who?
Oh, talking
Martha Kent.
Oh yeah, 3 years.
No, she was
You
an
don't
old.
go that gray that fast unless you got a condition.
She,
And I know,
she,
because I
was,
knew a lady that had a condition.
she was an old lady sitting on the porch when
Yeah, but she didn't have
he
gray
died.
hair yet.
I think she did, but we'll argue that point later.
It wasn't that gray. Like she got white hair now.
After
White as
her
the
husband died, her hair went gray. It's fine. That could happen.
It can happen.
Yeah.
It's a big life change.
Yes, it is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I guess.
Pretty sure you all got a couple gray hairs after you met me.
Oh, my whole beard went white because of you.
Okay, I don't do grey because I'm a
I just started
blonde. I
drinking
go
more.
from blonde to pure white. There is no grey when you're blonde.
Oh, dandelions in the chat.
Hey,
Hello,
Dandelion, Merry
Merry
Christmas.
There she is.
See,
They forced me to take the voice off.
Do you have the
Thank
size of your link?
God.
You can watch the
I'm
movie
sure
with
she
it?
agrees.
Okay, now he flicks the little crystal and builds his crib.
Crib. Who's this crib?
Pimp my crib.
It's the Ice Palace. That's what I always call it.
I've been
going
to the north to pimp my crib.
I just want to know where's all the damn polar bears?
Global warming, man. Global warming.
No, this was the 70s. They said it was going to be global freezing.
Yeah, but
It was like
okay.
an ice age.
In the
All right, we're not
60s, there were
doing
only
this.
8,000 polar bears. Now there's 33,000. So there's less to find in that same area. But the polar bears are diminishing. That's what they're trying. That's what the environmentalists say, which is stupid.
Look, the average environmentalist doesn't know his ass from a hole in the ground.
Yep.
Okay, let's start there.
Yep.
Now, wait a minute. This thing's green. Shouldn't this be hurting him?
No, well, no. Yes and no. I don't know. He's throwing it away anyway.
And it
Here
flies
we
really
go.
cool.
Yeah, but I
Because
don't.
throwing it is what, yes. I somehow knew I should throw it.
I don't think it was
That's that-
kryptonite.
That's
Even
that
though it
osmosis
was
learning from the
green.
computer.
This is very cool. And this is what I saw at Pinewood. Well, not this, but parts of it.
See what you did, Clark? Fucked up the
Looks like
North
he's
Pole.
responsible for global warming.
Did you take an ice core sample before you did that? Just to make sure.
Yeah. Somebody should call James Gunn and tell him to watch this movie before he attempts a Superman movie.
Yes,
Right.
it's going to make no difference.
Nope. They don't care.
The North Pole's getting an erection.
Ho, 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 Mary, what the hell is going on here? You just wrecked my house.
Pretty.
Not quite the way I envisioned the Fortress of Solitude, but
What I like how is he goes to school here for so many years to learn to do his abilities, but Zod and them show up on Earth and figure it out all on their own within a day.
Yeah.
But we don't know this till the next movie.
yeah,
Well, oh, shit.
But they filmed them both at the same time.
sorta. They had to stop Superman 2 and get this out because the budget was driving them nuts.
I'm gonna stay quiet so Tim hears how many years place here.
Yeah, as if it's that important.
I was just saying I don't remember it, but, it's been a while since I watched this.
Excuse me.
Are you sure that's module 1?
Yes, that came to mind for me. Is that the right one to start with?
Or does it really matter?
How did he know which tube to put it into? It's a big floating head. Kill it with fire.
There's 4 years now.
Ooh, I heard 12 years.
There we are.
12 years passed.
Okay, everybody happy now?
Yeah, I was about right. He's 30 when he comes back.
He's 13 when what?
He was 18 when he entered.
Yeah.
12 years. That makes him 30 when he
Oh,
gets
30.
some
I thought you said he
robberies.
was 13. I'm like, what the hell? I misheard you.
Wow.
Not my fault. You Brits and your silly accents.
Oh,
Hey, look, New York. I mean,
Yeah.
Metropolis or whatever. It's Metropolis and Gotham on the other side of the bay.
Fresh fruit and vegetables, get them while they're hot.
yeah.
Hey, I didn't write the script. Okay.
It's like hot off the press. Well, in this case, it's hot off the cart.
Jimmy, you pervert.
Read the closed captioning, damn it. Read the closed captioning. HR.
Wow, busy newsroom.
Mm.
Back before the era of computers and desktop publishing programs.
Huh. Uh, Rex Reed.
Weirdo, freakazoid,
Yes,
HR.
Lois. Yes, Lois, he was going through your purse during your lunch
I
break.
call HR.
Hey, look, it's LDG.
It's got perfect music for it.
Wait, I thought I was
Yep.
Lex Luthor. What are you talking about?
Nope, you're Otis.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
LDG's theme song.
Yep, every time I see LDG now, I always think of that music.
Bird, do you feel represented here?
As a New Yorker
Yeah.
or as a supervillain?
Yes, all of the above.
Yes, Bird of Prey is actually Lex Luthor.
Uh,
Most undercover cops wouldn't have their damn light sitting on the dashboard.
You know how big that light signal is. Where else are you gonna put it? When they use it, they stick it on the roof because it's magnetic. Smart dog.
The white zone is for the unloading of passengers.
Those cops look like gangsters.
okay, I didn't see you there, Dandelion. Sorry, you're in.
That's okay. I figured you'd eventually notice me. I was just, well, I'm actually like making food right now, so I'm just
Wait a
kind
second.
of
How long were you down there?
since I saw you in your backstage.
I told Miss. Okay, I told Mr. Londell Dandelion's on her way over. I am so sorry.
No, that's okay. I did mention it in the chat, but it's totally cool. I can, I can wait. I'm a patient soul. I just figured, you were in the middle of the movie. You're
I
occupied.
don't remember him saying that, but
It's quite all
No,
right.
he did say that, but you see, he didn't like say that she's.
Oh, it's my
come
fault.
over
Just
to
say
the-
it. Just finish that statement with my fault. Yep.
It's nobody's fault. It's quite all right. Hello, everybody. Deej, Yvette,
Hello.
Londell, Tim, Bird, LDG.
uh,
Glad you got your normal voice back, LDG. The other one was just weird.
Dumb.
Anyway,
Probably
I'm
why
Weird
mute
is good.
so that you don't hear me chopping stuff. And I am listening.
You're
in.
gonna like my next one.
Well, goody. All right. Anyway, I don't want to keep interrupting the film, so I'll just mute myself temporarily.
test marker. An
I
echo.
hear an echo.
Oh, that's possibly me here. I'll mute it again.
Miss the Coke machine. Now, the natural course of history, Lois Lane should have fell to her death.
Hmm. I thought that was always interesting.
It's a good thing she's got a good grip. I couldn't hold on for more than like 10 seconds.
And there goes Dandelion Fluff falling to her death.
Oh, I would have already fallen to my death before Superman even came out of the building.
Hmm.
Oh my god, that little bye cracks me up every time. Bye.
No, Kronos, it's not Iron Man.
No, none of the visual effects are animated in his.
Also, there would have been way more snarky comments if it had been Iron Man.
Putting in a hell of a lot of work just to try to go steal something.
I was thinking the same thing. Like, there's got to be an easier way to get up the side of a building. Like, don't they have elevators or something?
Why don't you just get a job in the first place?
Right? This just seems like a lot of. I mean, none of those buildings ever have windows that really open.
They're not supposed to.
I'm just like, you'd totally never be able to get into the building. You'd have to probably go all the way to the top and then try and get in through the like that door. Huh. This is very much Batman and Robin climbing up the side of a building kind of a situation.
I'm a bitch. I've been muted this whole time.
Hmm.
I've been like talking for like the last 7 minutes.
You
Way to
gotta
go, Tim.
remember you're muted.
I said earlier, like the whole public service announcement. That's Superman, true and true. You know, physically speaking, it's still the safest way to travel. You know that stuff.
Good way to get yourself a week off of work. That seems like there'd be a lot of paperwork involved. So much paperwork.
Yeah, some guy in a blue spandex suit just.
Well, no, just like they dumped some guys with a boat in the middle of the street, like no explanation of how they caught them or what they were doing or anything like that.
Meow. Scratches.
Cats can't scratch Superman. Come on. Unless their like nails are made of kryptonite.
Smack the kid. Whack.
Hmm.
John the Muse. How do I find the weather? I don't know. I opened up the window and there it was.
And suddenly the weather over Metropolis is horrible. Like, weren't they just like clear skies 2 minutes ago? I don't know. It seems like an awful lot of things suddenly going wrong in the city. But good for Superman. You go, man.
That is really. I mean, okay, I understand that this time frame, Air Force One wasn't a 747 yet, but that is really cramped cockpit.
The fact that you're called Air Force One already means the president's on board.
I like that line.
Fly. Don't look. Just fly.
Sure, the rest get the look though.
Now that goes back to supposedly pilots won't report UFO sightings.
Yeah.
"28 hours a day." Yeah.
Ah, there we go. Miss Tessmacher. And LDG.
Now do we get sharks with lasers? Oh, sorry, frickin' lasers.
No sharks with freaking lasers yet.
It's kind of a disappointment, but not entirely.
Right away, Mr. Luthor. Oh.
He just wanted to take a picture of her butt.
Yeah, but I think he took his own picture.
Yeah, he did. Moron.
Well, at least she was smiling.
It was one hell of a crack of a smile. What do you think, Bird? People bring the robe right down to the water for you.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Except for the part where you got to walk around with like a half soggy robe now.
That's okay. LDG's ringing it out for him.
With a little squeeze, LDG.
Mr. Londell. Beef.
Yeah, I'll squeeze something.
Has he got his voice back?
What?
Oh, no, you haven't. Oh,
Panties.
this is classic.
The one time I think I actually thought Lois looked kind of pretty.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I really wasn't attracted to her in these movies.
Me either. The hottest Lois was on Smallville.
No, it was Lois and Clark.
Yeah. Terry Hatchet. Yeah.
I used to think that, but nah, Erica, way hotter.
I agree with you, LDG. Way hotter than Terry Hatcher.
I'm not LDG, damn it.
Wow.
You're a bad girl, Dandelion Fluff.
Why am I a bad girl?
Because you just confused me with LDG.
Did I?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Well, she complimented you.
I was just kind
Dear
of
Lord, you can't take a compliment, man.
Did you, LDG, were you using a DJ voice or something? I
A
like
second ago.
I liked the Smallville Lois as well, is all I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yes,
and I'm the
the
one that
Smallville
said that she
Lois
was way hotter.
Yeah.
I tell you the truth, I never liked this Lois. She was okay. Yeah, she's all right. That whole scene when she was falling and he caught her, I totally do not like that scene from her acting.
Yeah,
She sounded really off.
Not one of my
What the fuck
favorite
do you
actresses, but you know.
I always thought this Lois looked like she was anorexic.
That too, like she looks off. Yeah, not your average.
Well, she looked thin in this, but she was a little bit plumper later as she got a little older. I think she's Canadian. I met her. Well, I didn't meet her, but I was at a mall once and they were filming a scene for something or another, and she was there filming a scene. So I didn't really get to meet her because she was in the middle of working, but it was my closest brush with any of these people. Although I suppose if Smallville was being filmed now, they filmed it near here, so.
Yeah, it wouldn't just make sense that Lois should be a redhead.
I'm always down
No?
for people being redheads. I like people being redheads.
You figured the only lady that could hold up Superman would be a redhead.
Redheads are his kryptonite?
Pretty much. Drives him crazy if something happens to her.
And that was a mistake telling Lois, because Lois blabs it and puts his only weakness out there.
Yeah.
Excusez-moi. Well, that was a lie in Smallville.
Maybe don't wear a diaphanous robe when you're out flying. I don't think she would be warm enough. I'm just saying, I would definitely put on the sweater. I think I have too many trust issues to trust a man I just met to take me flying over the city. I'm just saying.
But if he did drop you, he could reach you and catch you before you hit the ground.
Or he could just drop you and not catch you because, he might not. I mean, you just met him. You don't know.
Listen, if he's going flying with you, he wants something from you.
I don't know. Maybe he just likes to seduce women and then drop them from heights. That he could be some.
I mean, if you living in a world where the newspaper is like another mysterious woman found splattered on the street, then yeah maybe you'd have
I don't know.
But
Look, Metropolis has a Statue of Liberty as well.
the chances of you being the first woman he drops to the street just seems low.
Yeah, but he could drop people where like no one would find them. He could drop them out in the ocean or something. Like I said, I just have some trust issues, and I don't think I would trust a man I just met to take me safely flying.
Well, he's already technically flew with you once when he caught you falling off the building, so this would be the second time.
There you go.
Yeah,
That was more like hovering.
Seems like he could have orchestrated that, though.
I do think it would be cold too,
Well, you'd think up above the clouds it would be a
and
little chilly.
lacking in oxygen for humans.
Maybe he's got like a heat bubble that he puts out around himself.
Maybe, maybe, and an air bubble. I don't know.
Continuously producing warm
I mean, it's
gas.
all obviously fine for the movie, but
I always thought this part was boring as
and
hell
I believe
anyway.
the element is lead.
Yes, it's lead. He cannot see through.
Which on the periodic table of elements, which is what, PB? Yeah, I believe.
I was never quite sure I understood the physics of how she flies.
Oh, they
As long as she's
explain that
stretching
later
it.
in the comics, Bird. It's called tactile telekinesis.
Ah,
You can like lift the building and it not shatter, from
Yeah.
the weight of the building.
Gap, you don't remember the hairspray that we had back in the 70s. That
Aquanet.
is not out of
Aquanet.
place. Yeah. That's some hardcore hairspray back in the day.
That was bulletproof shit.
Nothing was moving. That was the one where they had the don't smoke while applying this restrictions on the tins.
I used to use Aquanet to fire my potato gun. Shoot a potato 300-400 yards.
I find it hard to believe that Bird built potato guns.
Oh yeah, I used to have several.
You never struck me as that destructive a kid.
I was a teenager. I mean, like
Does Mama
know.
Pray know about this?
college level.
Does now.
I think
Mama
the
Pray knew.
Bird's potato gun was fully automatic.
The first potato gun I had was my senior year of high school for a physics competition.
Yeah, let's get smacked by
Bird
some
strike.
birds.
Bird strike.
We know what kind of friends you're looking for, Lois. That's some super peen.
She deserves it.
I mean, just realistically, you couldn't have sex with Superman because his sperm would shoot into you like a bullet and it'd kill you.
Yeah, they covered that in Smallville, didn't they?
Well, in the comic, obviously, if they're touching, they're in. She has superpowers too, so.
Hmm.
As long as the tip remains.
He just uses the tip. That's all.
Tip doesn't count.
Tip always counts.
Oh, it certainly counts for Superman.
Mm-hmm.
Now she's got the story of the century.
Mm-hmm.
think you'd have to drink a lot before you went out on a date with Clark Kent. You definitely need to pre-drink that date.
That's not very nice.
Well, he just
he's
seems, I mean, I know
basically
he's putting on an act, but he seems like a bit of a bumbling oaf. You might need to pre-drink that date, that's all I'm saying. I'm going to show you the time of your life. Let's go for burgers.
Hey, that worked for me.
I mean, hey, I enjoy a good burger. I spent the night with Superman. That is not a good headline.
$51.
Yeah, there you go.
How does he know that? He's just assuming.
Yeah, let's hope it's the right meteorite.
Bird isn't, and his remote control cars. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. It's Colonel Nelson.
All right, Patton.
Horn dogs.
It's Tony Nelson. What do you expect? Even though they should have had him in Air Force uniforms.
Yeah, but authenticity is not, where they're at necessarily.
Couldn't they effectively stop her heart if she's already beating?
Yeah.
Like,
Yep, they shouldn't do just, well, mind you, they weren't doing proper chest compressions anyway, so.
He was just more or less.
There's no way
swishing
you'd
her
get an
boobies.
ambulance there that fast.
of course not. Jeez.
Weren't those in Back to the Future? Oh wait, no, never mind.
It shouldn't be that easy to undo that.
It shouldn't have been that easy for him to do that. I wouldn't have trusted that doofus to do that.
Well, just those screws. Wouldn't those screws actually be like, screwed in and require an
Who
actual
knows?
tool to remove?
Who knows?
No problem. They can correct the mistake when they crash the ambulance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those sound effects didn't age well.
For a super smart dude, he does seem to have surrounded himself with morons.
Yeah.
That's just. I would have surrounded myself with Miss Tessmacher.
Yeah, but you probably wouldn't have had her take part in your nefarious plans.
No, I would have had other nefarious plans for her.
Yeah, you would never have got to the nefarious plans if you'd had yourself surrounded by Miss Tessmacher.
You know, the only thing making that a wide load is the wide load sign. That's a wide load.
Yeah, the wide load sign seems wider than the load. It seems more like a really long load than a wide load.
Sorry, guys.
Gap, that's Miss Tessmacher. Not Schumacher, Tessmacher.
Or just put tit lady.
Where's the fourth one? I don't see a fourth number.
It's not.
What the fuck you bitching about a fourth number then?
The last one was only, the first one was only 3 numbers.
Both of them only had 3 numbers.
Right.
Yeah. But when Doofus came back, Luther was bitching about 4 numbers not being entered, but there wasn't a place to put a fourth number.
I kind of thought that too.
Yeah.
And the weird thing is, even if Otis put in the wrong numbers, it still went to the target that Luther wanted originally anyway.
Yeah.
Technically, it should have been the Air Force and the Navy.
Hmm.
How does nobody notice him go out the window?
Oh boy.
Yeah, let's make a hole in the middle of the road so somebody can fall down.
He'll fill it up later.
Soup's nuts roasting on an open fire.
Somebody stop.
Oh, sorry, guys. He's okay. He's okay.
Hmm.
Genius.
Gee. Sounds like a plan to me.
And get eaten by sharks with lasers.
And tornadoes.
At least Otisburg sounded like it could be an actual place.
If only Lake Mead was still that high.
Hey, look, it's Cliff Clavin. Or he became a mailman. It's the bat phone.
The backbone.
The golf cart phone.
Rex, come on. Whoop.
Oh, Yvette, no need to apologize. When mom calls,
Sounds
mom
familiar.
calls.
Well, I'm back anyway.
You respond. It's just that simple. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't have to apologize for that.
It's the English in me. I apologize for everything. Remember?
Yeah. Well, that was this little thing at Lexington that, well, never mind.
I'm gonna jump out of the stream yard. I'm gonna go eat something.
You
I'm
going,
watching the movie
dude?
though.
Go mukbang it, buddy.
You leaving
Yes.
us?
I'm gonna
Eat
pop out of here. I
healthy.
still got the movie going and stuff, but I'm hungry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Bang.
I gotta cook once this is done myself. So
Yeah.
Take care, Deej.
Yeah.
Does.
Bye,
Bye.
Dee.
Take
Hey,
care. Merry Christmas.
should have done what I did. I cooked while I was watching, and then I'm eating while I'm watching. Except I'm kind of leery because I don't like to eat Brussels sprouts when I'm sitting on my couch, because they're round and covered in gravy. So likely to.
Shut the doors.
Oh, you're gonna lose your memory. Fuck.
Oh boy.
Wrong movie, Sparky.
No, it ain't. Wait, is it? They having a second one?
Yeah. And it was Lois.
Yeah, I know it was Lois.
Duck!
You know, I always thought with Superman, kryptonite might have been his, kryptonite, but I always thought Lois was his downfall. Because they used her so many times.
Never thought about it like that.
It's just something that mulled around in my head with Superman. Oh, come on, you can fly faster than that.
He's flying slow for dramatic effect, Yvette.
I know. But that's annoying.
Bullet.
Yeah. Well, had my supper. I'm having a delightful glass of healthy scotch for dessert.
I mean, in those days, speeding bullets didn't pass Mach 2 maximum. That's not really fast.
That was the first car we ever got when we moved to Canada. But it was a blue one, not a red one.
Oh. Too late. That's it. Straight down into the San Andreas fault.
Isn't The Rock supposed to be in this part of the movie? I was kidding.
The Rock?
He was in a movie called San Andreas.
Oh, God, yes. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, I like that movie,
That
though.
dumbass movie.
I love every disaster movie.
So do I.
It doesn't matter how there's some of them are so bad, but they're all really bad. But I'll watch them anyway, except for that Armageddon one because I freaking hate that song.
I love Armageddon.
I don't like the song.
They just turn the sound off when it
Well, don't listen to the song then.
But it's also got Ben Affleck.
Don't
It's
want
also
to
got-
close my eyes. That
Yeah,
one?
that's the one. I don't
you know
like
what?
Ben Affleck, and I don't like Liv Tyler very much.
Okay,
so
so
it's just
that
got
song
3 strikes against it for me. Rewatching it.
I didn't mind the Aerosmith version of that song, but then I'm working at a
Yeah.
company up in.
Oh, look, the Hollywood
miles
sign
north.
again.
And there's a country version of that fucking song. And I got to hear it like every other night, and it drove me insane.
It's just such a meh song.
It's worse when it's twang. Okay?
I like the song. I'm sorry, I like Aerosmith.
You and
Anyway.
zillions of people, loads of people love that song.
Yeah.
It's just not for me.
I like Volcano with Tommy Lee.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But my
I like Dante's
favorite.
Peak, except for from my house, I can see a giant mountain that looks like Dante's Peak. I mean,
yeah,
it is a
Dante's Peak was
volcano.
good. Yeah.
It is a volcano, so
Yeah.
but it's a little farther away than Dante's Peak.
Yeah,
was.
my all-time favorite's The Core.
Is it? I still kind of like Day After Tomorrow as well.
Oh, day after tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah. Except for with all the snowstorms across North America, somebody
Yeah.
crossed
Right
out
now.
the movie
Yeah.
scene, and they crossed out the day after part, so it just said tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we had like 2 feet of snow, and then it's been raining since Friday, so it was like ice until. Well, there's still lots of icy patches, but
we basically had it the Arctic blast first here.
Yeah.
And we got snow in inland, but we're now at stable 8 degrees Celsius, so which is very nice.
I had a steel model train a long time ago.
Oh,
Still Amtrak.
Yeesh.
Well, they love wrecking bridges, don't they?
Yeah, there was a big rollover on one of the highways near here, like a bus, like a bus with a bunch of people, like 50 people went to hospital. Like 4 people died so far anyway.
Wow.
Pretty awful. Yeah, that would be sucky on Christmas Eve. Ugh. I mean, it'd be sucky at any time, but like, the weather's bad and you're traveling anyway. I wouldn't have traveled. Because I was thinking about going out to Calgary because I could stay at my friend's place, and then my sister and the girls and Lloyd were going to be in Calgary with his sister just moved there, so they were all getting together for the holidays. But
Yay!
But I did not. I did not go, largely due to the weather.
Yeah. How did those buildings not fall over, people? Please. Sorry, science.
Slinky.
You have to just completely.
How those get fucked back up? Sorry.
You have to completely suspend disbelief in this movie. It's just so.
I do in this one, but that didn't make sense.
No, of course it didn't make sense.
This does.
Yeah, that makes some sense. I mean, the bridge is probably still about to fall apart.
Yes.
Superman. If he says bye again, I'm going to chuckle.
Uh-oh. He hasn't stopped the whole crack. That's a large crack, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah, but they really wanted to show all these awesome scenes of destruction, Gorilla.
He's wasting time. He could have saved Lois by now.
Yeah, but he has to get distracted by all these other things.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. That's a thin dam.
The dam's going down.
That's a thin dam if it cracks that easily. And just busts apart. Is that Jimmy?
Yes.
Okay, just checking. I'm like, who is this guy?
Yeah, it's Jimmy.
Yeah. There's actually a dam somewhere, and then they've built a climbing wall on it, with all the handholds and stuff. Not this dam, some other dam in Europe.
Oh.
I think it's in Europe. It's pretty crazy.
The miniature models in this are
Gorillas, if they wanted to lose a half an hour of this movie, they could have cut the credits that go for about half an hour at the beginning of the movie too.
Yeah, this is
true. Slowest freaking credits ever. I remember the first time I watched this, and it's like, are these credits ever going to end?
Yeah.
Because I was still too young to see it in the theater, so I think we eventually, rented it on VHS or something, or waited for it to come on television. I don't remember at this point. We didn't see a lot of movies. They were really far away. We lived in the middle of nowhere, and there weren't theaters. It was like an hour at least to the closest.
I'm trying to figure out how nobody else thought of pulling those levers to stop everything.
Yeah. Oh no, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Oh, right. That's what we're supposed to do. Well, maybe they were too hard to push for mortal people.
There we go.
Ugh, yuck. Still full of gross phlegm from when I had horrible bronchitis a couple of weeks ago.
He stops to let him take a picture.
Of course, he took a picture. Okay, that water looks kind of fake. Like, I know it is, but it looks really fake. Just saying. Like the water looks too little.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't look, the proportions aren't right.
Well,
No,
it's a
all the
typical,
bulges.
it's a typical special
Yeah.
effect they used in like.
Oh yeah, no, I realize.
Yeah.
But yeah. I'm sure it was very dramatic at the time. To Southern California.
Major aftershocks of a major.
Mm-hmm. Maybe if there's like boulders coming down
Yeah,
towards
Jimmy,
you,
you'll be
don't
safe
stop
here,
your
son.
car.
And all the rocks falling
I
everywhere.
know, right?
Yeah.
Currently, you won't be safe.
Didn't she stop her car with all the boulders falling too?
Yeah, she ran out of
She
gas.
ran out of gas. Yeah.
Because when they're going on the highway where like earthquake or where boulders might fall, they're like, don't stop in his area. Oh, she stalled her car.
No, she's
No,
out
it's
of
not
gas.
out of gas.
Oh, that's not very smart.
I'd have got out of the car myself.
I know. I would have got out of the car
a long
too.
time ago.
Yipper. I mean, the windows are open.
No, not anymore.
Yeah.
The passenger side window is open.
I
The
know.
driver's side is closed. It's like, okay.
Should have closed the windows, I guess. Is he going to blow the water back the other way? Yeah, that's so not.
Oh my God, this scene was recycled in Knight Rider. I am not even kidding. I just watched it. Like, not the rock part, but like.
Why was there a giant round rock there? Did he make it round?
Maybe.
That just seems really.
This part right here. Oh my God.
Well, you go to all the trouble to make the effect. You may as well make it available for other people.
Shoot some rockets at the mountain and stops the. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Ooh. Go Superman. That also looks really fake.
Cat litter.
Right? Like, this doesn't look very authentic at all. And also, I think that all of like Lake Mead would require a bigger dam than that little pile of rocklets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I mean, it was a big dam that was holding that water.
Well, not if this was filmed today.
Yeah.
Lake Mead would just kind of.
Well, even now, I mean, that's a lot of water.
Over the dam.
Oh, a bit got out.
Looks like. Or this is like the water returning to where the native people. Nobody's gonna complain about this being woke or something. Nobody's gonna complain about woke themes in a 1978 movie.
Of course not.
No.
I'm glad. I don't even complain about them now. Oh, look at that. Their horses are so happy. Their children are playing and splashing. That's nice.
People are using it as the bathroom.
The thing is, all right, at the end of the day, I do not even remember this part of the film. So
Yeah.
it's an irrelevant point they're making because it doesn't sink in.
And it all get undone.
Left
All
over
gets
from me.
undone
Yes.
anyway.
Thank you, Scott Getman. I get it now. The Red Rock. Wasn't this predated from Indiana Jones, though? This came long before Indiana Jones. Maybe they used the big red rock in that movie, not they reused it there, not the other way around.
Nope.
Either way, it is a very round rock. Save me. Save me. Seems like a lot of gravel's been falling into her car for like a really long time. I'm sorry. I'm being cruel about this film. I loved this film when I was a kid. It's still awesome, but there's so much improbable in it. Come on, Superman. You can do it. Save her. Too bad those military guys aren't there to do some chest compressions and mouth to mouth. No.
And of course, this is the bit that screwed with my head even when I was young.
Yeah.
Because my scientific brain, you know, he goes back, he saves her. What the fuck happens to everyone else that he saved before?
I know. Yeah, no idea.
No. That's my
Maybe
one,
okay, no,
my
it does
one
work.
whinge. My
It
one
does
and
work
whinge.
because he does still do all those things. He just gives himself enough time to come back and do this.
Maybe.
Right? Because it's not like he didn't do those things. He still did them. He just takes himself back from this point. So it's not like he didn't already do those things. I mean, he probably didn't have to do those things. But it's not like he's like rewinding his own efforts. He's only rewinding time in order to get back to this point.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
So it doesn't even, nothing has to happen anymore. It's like weird.
Yeah.
Time travel.
Yeah.
But it's only him going back, right? So he still does those things.
He doesn't. No.
Doesn't he stop the missile from?
Look, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Time travel is not possible anyway.
Yeah.
So all
the
the
Native
paradoxes
Americans don't
and
get
all
their
that,
water back.
just forget it. I don't know why people get caught up in that shit.
Yeah, no. Sorry, Mr. Londell. I just had to bring it up. That this is the bit of the film I have a slight brain fart with.
Bum, bum, bum. Do the forbidden things. Everybody does them. Oh, right. Because it's not like he goes back in time. He takes everything back. Yeah,
Hold on to something.
Yeah. I was thinking, well, it's not like he turns like, it's just like he.
Put your seatbelt. Shit's gonna get real.
Yeah.
Hence my little brain fart at this part. Okay?
Yeah, that's why it makes more sense if it's just him going back in time, not actually turning the Earth back in time, but going back to the point.
And I'm sorry, there's major issues with that as well.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah, but it is my only little whinge, and I'm trying not to think about it.
Yeah, Yeah. I mean, when I was whatever 9 or 8 or 9, and I saw this, I thought it was super cool.
Mm. Oh, absolutely. Get her out of there, quick! God damn.
Yeah, I think it's just he goes back in time, so he still already did all those things.
We saw what he did reversed.
That's just him going back, though, to the time before that happened.
Okay.
Right? So it's not like he's actually undoing the things. He's going back to before the things happened. So he still already did all the things. It's just he goes back to before those things happen. So they're showing us those things, but it's not like they're actually
It
not
doesn't
still going to
matter.
happen. He already did them. He just, right? Like he already dropped Jimmy off here still. I don't know.
Mm.
He's never around when. Wait, what? Jeez. That's good. Those were lousy photos. All right.
All right, Lex, time to get in your super robot.
Did he get a super robot in this?
No, not in this one.
Okay, because I don't remember a super robot in this.
That's usually the cartoons and cartoon movies and stuff.
Right.
He like creates a kryptonite powered robot suit or something, and then Superman just tears him apart.
Right. Is he feeding her to the sharks with lasers? Now, if this is before everything happened, why is she in trouble? Oh, so it's not too much before things happen. Can't just take someone directly to prison. Do not stop. Pass go. Do not collect 200. Like it doesn't work like that. Oh, okay, till they get a fair trial. I don't know if he seemed like he had the greatest criminal mind. Huh.
Theme of imprisoning people without trial.
Right? No, it did say until he get a fair trial, but hopefully there's some like evidence and stuff.
Without a hearing.
Yeah.
No judges.
Yeah.
They slow
No,
the system down.
I know. It seemed totally sketchy.
Woohoo!
More credits. Nice.
Yeah, we saw that part already.
Thanks for the great movie, Mr. Lundell.
Yes. That was brilliant.
Additional script material. All right.
They're post-credit scenes or something.
I'm not looking.
I highly doubt it.
No, it's not
Coming
like
soon.
the old days. They didn't do that. Sorry, Ben.
No, I didn't think so.
Coming soon. Superman 2. Welcome to Guantanamo Bay.
So what happens when they...
powers? He gives up his powers to marry Lois, and then of course all hell breaks loose on Earth.
Of course.
As I pointed out, kryptonite may floor him, but Lois is his biggest danger.
Especially this one, because she just can't seem to stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
She never stay that. None of them stay out of trouble.
No, I
Not a single one of them do.
yeah, I suppose
They're
that's
all. That's like half the plot of Superman. He's saving Lois from something.
My God, that's a long film. I didn't realize it was that long, Mr. Lundell.
Yeah, 3-hour movie.
That's why I haven't seen it in a while.
yes.
It's still, I'm sorry, Christopher Reeve is still Superman to me. He was my first, and he will always be my favorite.
Yes.
And that's not difficult, really, with what they've given us since.
Yeah.
Tune in next week when we watch Superman 1: The Snyder's Cut.
Jesus.
See you again.
Yeah.
We are not watching the Snyder's Cut.
Yeah.
No.
All right. It's off. It's off. It's off. It's off.
It's off.
Every fucking
Kronos, I'm here in the panel.
Yeah.
Oh, Kronos. Yes. Fluff is still here.
Oh boy.
He's just the weirdest little troll ever.
Yeah.
Enjoy your bridged, Mr. Troll.
He likes Lois because he likes Lois.
Yeah. She's not my I wouldn't go for
No
her.
accounting for taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. It's fine. It's just, I think she's more dangerous than Kryptonite. I really do.
No.
Yeah.
I've never seen any evidence of that.
Well, usually it ends up with her being held hostage or God knows what.
She's worse than Peach in Mario.
Okay, no idea what you're saying then.
Princess Peach
No.
in all the Mario games. She usually
That's
needs
probably
rescuing.
never played a Mario game in her life.
Well, no, but I mean, most people have heard of Mario games.
Wait, I've heard of the Mario Brothers. I never went Nintendo route. I was a Sega girl.
Right.
Sonic the Hedgehog. All the
I'm
way.
terrible at video games, so I had to go with Nintendo. Because it has the easiest games.
I finally got my my game controller so I can play Space Ace on Steam now.
Nice.
Oh God.
Just haven't got round to trying to play it yet.
Oh, not Space Ace.
Hey, I used to be able to do it with a £1
I love
coin
the
in
animations.
arcade.
I absolutely love the animations of that and the Dragon Slayer game,
Dragon
but
Slayer.
I could not play those to save my life.
Yeah, well, I could. I
Yeah.
could do it with one coin,
Those
Space Ace. But
freaking
I've got
games
to learn it again because you have to memorize every move.
Well, anyway, let's get off of here.
Oh, well, thank you, Mr. Londell. It was freaking brilliant.
Yeah, it was very fun.
I gotta go eat.
Yes.
Yep.
So,
Yes. you
I
should-
actually have to go to work and pan some bread for tomorrow.
Oh,
So I
good
have
Lord.
bread ready for tomorrow.
Oh, well, that's
That's
sort
kind of
fun.
annoying.
But, making bread is always kind of fun.
It's not making, just panning it.
Panning
Oh.
it.
I make it tomorrow morning.
Oh.
Right. So what exactly are you doing then? You just
I-
put it in pans
I put
tonight?
them on pans and put them in the cooler so they have time to thaw. So when I get there in the morning, then I put them in the proofer so they rise. And I throw them in the
Gotcha.
oven.
Gotcha.
Right. Mr. Londell needs to eat. So.
Yes. Very good. Thank you, Mr. Lundell.
And
No
you'll find the rest
problem.
of us where, LDG?
I believe in the underground.
Excellent. I will probably
Links in the chat.
order shortly. Very good.
All right, let's do it. Thanks, Mr. Lundell. The
Yeah.
movie.
And Merry
Can't wait
Christmas.
for the next one.
Merry holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Okay.
Good night, everyone. Merry Christmas.
And we
And a Happy New Year.
are
Ah.